And we are live. Welcome and welcome back, everybody. Today I'm joined by my dad, Ace.
Hello, everybody.
And we're going to be taking on some of the DLC. We're going to have a vote. One more people join in between completing the Trial of the Sword or starting the Champion's Ballad. We're also going to be trying to start our first subathon here today. We're going to be starting our timer at 1 hour. And every subscription adds a minute. Thank you, Tyler, for liking our live. Welcome back. How are you? Welcome back, the Lemonade Man. How are you? How's your weekend going? So we're just looking through all the different DLC.
What you got for the DLC? Wait for
so in Pack 2, there's the Champion's Ballad, Treasure Rumors, Ancient Horse Gear. In Pack 1, there's the Trial of the Sword, Master Mode, Hero's Path Mode, the Travel Medallion, Korok Mask, Misko's Treasure, and 3 special treasure chests.
Yeah, I'm not sure which.
Containing exclusive expansion pass items
So
on the Great Plateau. I think one of them is a Swiss shirt.
Those, yeah.
Tyler said doing good. And you? I'm doing really good. Thank you for asking.
So we're going to go cook while you guys get ready to do your vote.
We're going to wait until more people join in, and then we're going to have a vote between continuing onward with the Trial of the Sword or starting the Champion's Ballad and the one-hit obliterator challenge. Lemonade Man said they love Korok Forest.
We do too.
We do too. Oh, the music and the aesthetic. It lags really bad here for some reason, though. I don't know why.
We don't even need to cook, I don't think.
At least there's no monsters. It doesn't affect the game too bad. It lags really bad in Breath of the Wild. They fixed that in Tears of the Kingdom, though. Thank you, Christina McGee, for the follow. Welcome and welcome to our community. We're glad to have you here.
So we get enough people in, we'll have to.
We're going to wait until a few more people join in, and then we're going to have a vote between whether we're going to continue onward with the Trial of the Sword or we're going to start the Champion's Ballad.
Right now.
Welcome back, Maxie. They asked, how's it going?
Doing good. How are you?
It's going good. How are you? How's everyone's weekend going? Christina McGee said, glad to find you. If you like Zelda, if you like Breath of the Wild, you came to the right place. We're glad to have you here. Lemonade Man said champions. We're going to wait till a few more people join in, then we're going to have a vote between which DLC pack we work on today. The Trial of the Sword or the Champion's Ballad? Endura Shrooms. Nice, there's 3 of them there. Welcome back, Mason Self. He said Trial of the Sword. Nice. I think we're going to start the vote now.
Head over to the pedestal.
So we're going to have a vote between which DLC challenge we're going to take on today. Are we going to continue working on the Trial of the Sword, or are we going to work on the Champion's Ballad? Smile or cry? Smile if you want us to continue onward with the Trial of the Sword. Cry if you want us to start the Champion's Ballad.
One-hit obliterator.
And we'll start the one-hit obliterator challenge. Welcome back, Victor.
Right now we're voting.
They had a fully maxed out Breath of the Wild account. They did everything in the DLC and all shrines. Nice going. Lemonade Man said they're getting a haircut, and they hope their hair will end up like the Gorons. That's funny. So right now, if you're just joining in, we're doing a poll. What are we going to do today? Are we going to continue onward with the Trial of the Sword? Put a smile in the chat, or are we going to do the Champion's Ballad? Put a cry emoji in the chat if you want to see us work on the Champion's Ballad. Try the one-hit obliterator challenge.
What's it looking like?
Thank you, Mason Self, for sharing our live. We're really glad to have you here. Oh, the Lemonade fan said they don't want it like theirs.
I hope it doesn't end up like
Thank you, Mason Self, for the 100 roses. Thank you for helping us achieve our goal. Let's go. Shout out to Mason Self. Victor lost their account to a Bow of Light glitch. So they're trying to grind master mode. I'm sorry to hear that. Some of the glitches can
we
damage your
avoid
file.
those.
We try to avoid them just because of that. So it looks like the results are in 5-1. We're going to be taking on the trial of the sword.
Alright, let's do this, guys.
Starting the timer now. So we're going to be trying our first
And
subathon.
I will like skip all the warping as much as possible.
Every
so
subscription
keep
equals
the
1
game
minute.
flow going since
If the
it's,
timer runs out, we're going to
on a
end the
timer.
video.
I'll try to be
Thank
as
you.
quickly as possible.
I love G Walkie for the follow. Welcome and welcome to our community. We're glad to have you here. So today we're taking on the trial of the sword. We're also doing a subathon. Every subscription equals 1 minute of additional time for us to complete the trial of the sword. If the timer ends, that's it. Lemonade Man wished you luck. Thank you, Lemonade
Thank
Man.
you.
Christina McGee, 100% Breath of the Wild last year. Nice going.
Nice.
Congratulations. Welcome back, Yu. How are you? How's your weekend going? Today we're taking on the trial of the sword. We're doing a subathon. Every subscription equals 1 additional minute. The timer ends, that's it.
Stop firing over here. Because they could blow me up right there. They're firing.
Thank you, Mason Self, for subscribing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Additional minutes been added to the timer, everyone. If you want to see us keep going, consider subscribing. Thank you again to Mason Self for the subscription. You're our third subscriber ever on TikTok. Shout out to Mason Self. That's funny, the Lemonade Man. I remember that. Oh. Nice. You actually got a decent amount of arrows pretty quickly. I like to use the arrows on the blue bankers too, because you can take them out quickly. Otherwise, you damage your weapons and their ability to bleed, so you don't have them for the stronger ones.
I took a lot of hits on the first round, though.
That's okay.
Yesterday I did it with like most of the game, most of it flawless. Remember?
I do. I've seen you do this off stream. You've done this
Pretty flawless. Yeah.
only taking damage in a couple of rounds. I got very lucky in my run when I streamed it in master mode. A lot of it's dependent on AI behavior.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Yoo, for liking our live. Let's go. We're already at 4,000 likes on the live. Can we get to 10,000 likes for my dad taking on the Trial of the Sword, everyone? Thank you, Ethan Edwards, for the follow. Welcome and welcome to our community. We're glad to have you here. Liz Robe's gonna be pesky sometimes. Thank you, Jeffrey Duncan, for the follow. Welcome and welcome to our community. We're glad to have you here. Thank you, Sealy, for the follow. Welcome and welcome to our community. We're really glad to have you here. Welcome, everybody. I hope everyone's weekend is going well. Today we're taking on the Trial of the Sword. We're also doing a subathon. Every subscription equals 1 minute of additional time. The timer runs out, that's it. I thought the spear was gonna fall off the edge.
Oh, the other one must have killed himself.
Mason Self asked, how long do you think each level trials take you on average? That's a good question.
30 to 40 minutes, probably. If we get through it all.
Sometimes it can take over an hour, though, depending.
The last one could take. This one's about 30 to 40 minutes.
Welcome back, Zoe. How are you? How's your weekend going? In master mode, sometimes the AI can retreat and it can regenerate, and that can make the rounds take a little bit longer. Mason said, nice. Yeah, the last trials always take me an hour at least. They can be really difficult. That's the one with the most rounds. Does anyone know how many rounds each
22, I think,
trials have each on hand? I don't know that offhand. Mason Self said 12, 16, and 23. Awesome, thank you. Shout out to Mason. Welcome back, Kamaya Lopez. They asked, how do you kill the dragons?
In
Tears of the Kingdom?
Tears of the Kingdom? The heads are the key.
The heads are the weak point. Shoot for the eyes. In Breath of the Wild, you can't do that to the dragons. Let's go, 7,000 likes. Thank you all so much. Oh, she has some Breath of the Wild. Thank you, Mason, for answering the question. You guys are awesome. Mason said you can't kill them, but you shoot them with arrows to get scales and horns and claw shards. Shout out to Mason.
Stamina.
I've done that before. Mason said the dragons are our friends. I tried to ride one the first time I played Breath of the Wild. I tried to ride a Pharaoh and I got zapped. I kept trying because I'm stubborn and it didn't work.
I think I got rid of all the bombers. They're the ones that could like one-shot you. Nice. Once you get past that, I think the rest of it is pretty good to the end.
You're already pretty stacked for the beginning. Did elemental arrows too? Nice.
Got the one left to fight.
Thank you, the Lemonade Man, for liking your live. Thank you, Ethan Edwards, for liking the live. Let's go. Can we get 10,000 likes on this live, everyone?
I should know how to get those up there without wind bombing.
I don't know. That's a good question. The thing about wind bombing too, though, is you take
damage.
Yeah, you take a little bit of damage. Spoiler alert: the Lemonade Man. We're playing Breath of the Wild today.
Oh, it dropped. I couldn't grab it. You see what I was trying to do.
Victor asked, "How do you have attack up for 20 minutes? Does eating multiple attack up foods stack?" No, but stacking multiple attack up foods before you cook them increases the level and duration.
There's recipes.
You can also
for 30
use
minutes.
a recipe for 30 minutes by
That's
adding
what we do.
You get a guaranteed 30-minute boost from a horn,
possible
and a
30
possible 30-minute boost from a monster extract, but it's not guaranteed. Sometimes it can only be sometimes it's only a 1 minute boost. Thank you for the question, Victor. That's a good question. Mason said dragon horns are best. You are right. They are expensive though, because they take some time to get. Monster extracts work as well, but they're like a dice roll. They don't guarantee 30 minutes. They just have a chance. Dragon horns are best if you want a guarantee.
So we've got all
Monster
the
extract isn't that expensive though.
I think next is the Guardian, guys. So trying to skip all the transportation so we could just get into the game here. Yep, next is the Guardian.
Mason said he tries to spend a playthrough farming dragon parts just to save them when he needs them when he needs them and upgrade his armor. Nice, me too. I try to memorize all the dragon locations to make it. Victor asks, so what would you cook to create that attack up food? I mainly use mighty bananas. You can also use razor shrooms. What's the fish that? I can't remember what the fish
Mighty
is called.
Carp.
Mighty carp.
Mighty
well.
Porgy.
Mighty Porgy. You can either use 3 or 4 of any of those items, or 3 of one of those items and a mighty thistle.
No,
and 1 dragon horn, or you can replace the dragon horn for monster extract. Elixirs are good as well. That's true, Lemonade Man. Can you make an attack up elixir? I don't think I've ever done that.
What? I'm not sure.
Welcome, football. How are you? How's your weekend going? Thank you for being here, the Lemonade Man. They said they've got to go to get their haircut. I hope it isn't like a Goron. We'll see you next time. That cracked me up.
More boxes over here. I want
Let's
every
go.
arrow,
9,000 likes on the live. Thank you guys so much.
You need everything.
Mason said you can make a mighty elixir. I didn't know that. How do you make a mighty elixir? I don't think I've ever made one. Welcome, Bird FRM432. They asked, what are you playing this on? We are playing this on the Nintendo Switch. Mason said, Monster Part, Bladed Rhino Beetle, and 3 bananas. I didn't know that. I'll have to try that. And
So
it
it's still bananas, though.
gives 10 to 12 minutes. That's interesting that it makes an elixir and not food. Thank you for sharing that with me, Mason. Shout out to Mason Self.
Thank you, Mason.
Thank you, Sealy, for liking live. Thank you, Kaylee, for liking live. Welcome. Thank you, Stink, for liking the live. Link does.
Wait, he's about to get a bath right now.
We make sure to
Get a bath.
rinse him under the waterfalls.
Get a bath. He's getting a bath right now. At least the little one.
Well, thank you for sharing that with us, Mason. There's so much knowledge about this game. I only know a little bit about this game. I'm constantly learning. I got a suggestion from a viewer yesterday, actually, to start a cooking show on this channel in Breath of the Wild. As a short series. Show all the different recipes. I think it was a really good idea.
Nice. We got another hack up for the end of the game.
We constantly cook in this game. Food is so key for this. The second I figured out the buffs from the food, I kind of figured out it was like Minecraft. Strength and speed are important. And stamina. Welcome back, Julian. Yo, how are you? How's your weekend going? Welcome, Conhito. They said to use bombs to cut down the trees instead of the axe. Thank you for the tip.
I do that sometimes.
That's right. You can do that to save your durability. Thank you for
We
the
gave
tip,
that
Conhito.
suggestion over the last stream, I think. That's
Thank you,
awesome.
Braden, for the follow. Welcome and welcome to our community. We're glad to have you here.
Save suggestion. It is a good suggestion.
Julian said, very good. Glad to hear it. We're glad to have you here. Let's go. 10,000 likes. Thank you guys so much.
And I'll just show people what he was talking about real quick.
Mason uses the hardy foods but never uses the attack up and special ones. I use the hardy food a lot, especially early game. I try to go for stamina first, and hardy food can really help balance that out.
Shout out to the viewer who gave that suggestion.
Shout out to Conhito. I hope I said your name right. Thank you, Braden, for the follow. Welcome and welcome to our community. Glad to have you here. Thank you, Craig Thompson 422 for the follow. Welcome and welcome to our community. We're really glad to have you here. Brayden said, "What's up, bro? I love the Zelda games. If you love Zelda, if you love Breath of the Wild, you came to the right place. We're glad to have you here." Welcome back, Joseph Woods. How are you doing? How's your weekend going? Mason always maxes out the stamina wheel and gets 28 hearts with the DLC. Nice. I always go
That's what
for
we
the
do
max
too.
stamina too.
Yeah.
I do the same thing.
Stamina. Because the bullet time in Breath of the Wild is so
Mason
quick.
said they easily could have added 8 shrines to the DLC and it would have given a lot of people more reason to buy the DLC. I totally agree. I would have bought it just to fill out my hearts. Welcome, Buster Daly. This is level 2 of the Trial of the Sword.
In master mode.
Welcome back, normal guy. Fighting the dragon right now. Nice.
Nice.
Hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's having a good weekend.
Me too.
So if you guys see the timer on the screen, we are doing a subathon. If that timer runs out, that's it. No matter where we are in the trial.
Even if we can't save,
we can't save in the middle of the trial. Shout out to Andrew Province for subscribing. Shout out to Lonnie Ezel for subscribing. And shout out to Mason Self for subscribing. It's so dark, and then it gets lit up immediately after you finish the room.
I don't think there's anything in here.
You can use the treasure chest finder, remember?
I have it on already. I don't even think there's bird eggs, though, in any of the trees.
Thank you, Mason Self, for liking the live.
It's empty.
Thank you, everyone, for 10,000 likes on the live. Can we get to 15,000 likes on this live for my dad taking on the Trial of the Sword, everybody? Thank you, Myra, for liking the live. Welcome back. How are you? How's your weekend going? I hope everybody's doing well, enjoying their weekend, enjoying their Saturday. Thank you, JJ Pearson, for liking the live. Welcome back. How are you doing? Thank you, Sealy, for liking our live. Thank you, Buster Daly, for liking our live. Thank you, Julian, for liking our live. Let's go. 11,000 likes. Can we get to 15,000 likes, everyone? Welcome. Oh, no. They asked, hey, just got on. What's the countdown for? So today we are doing a subathon for the Trial of the Sword. If that countdown reaches 0, if the timer reaches 0, that's it. That's the end of the video. Every subscription equals additional minute added on the timer. We started the timer at 1 hour, and we're willing to go for an additional 3 hours on top of that. Beat the Trial of the Sword. Thank you, Crafty Cashew, for liking our live. Welcome. Thank you for the question, oh no. If you guys can, consider subscribing to our TikTok if you want to see us complete the Trial of the Sword. There's 37 minutes left on the timer. Can we do it, everyone? Every subscription adds an additional minute. Help us complete the Trial of the Sword. Oh, you stunned the boss.
I hate when it does that.
Oh, I've done that. The hitboxes were right next to each other. Nice going, normal guy.
didn't set it all on fire.
Thank you, Karen, for the follow. Welcome to our community. We're glad to have you here. Thank you, Zell, for liking our live. Welcome. Thank you, LZRUL, for liking our live. Welcome. Let's go. 12,000 likes. Thank you all so much. Can we get to 15,000 likes in this for my dad taking on the Trial of the Sword in Master Mode? Thank you, Trin, for liking our live. Welcome back. How's your weekend going? Hope everybody's doing well, enjoying their weekend, and enjoying their Saturday. Thank you, Scaitlin, for liking our live. Welcome back. How are you?
Why did drop him over there? That's dumb.
Thank you, Tyler, for liking our live. Welcome back. How are you? Welcome back, everyone. Thank you, Elisa Johnson, for liking our live. Welcome. Trent said, doing good. Glad to hear it. We're glad to have you here. Thank you, Maddie, for liking our live. Welcome. We're really glad to have you here. Hope everybody's doing well and enjoying their weekend. You're blazing through this, Dad. Thank you, Doom, for liking our live. Welcome back. How's your Saturday going? Thank you, Maddie, for the follow. Welcome to our community. We're glad to have you here. Doom said, great. You? We're doing really good. Thank you for asking. Doom asked, are we on the final trials? We are on the second trials. When we get through the second trials, we're going to take on the third trials as well in this stream. We're also doing a subathon today. If that timer reaches 0, the stream ends. Every additional subscription on our TikTok adds an additional minute to the live. Let's go. 14,000 likes. Thank you all so much. Thank you, Doom, for liking your live. Thank you, Sealy. Thank you, Zell. Thank you all so much. It glitched out at the end, Doom.
We warped out on that.
We had to
last
warp
fight.
out on the last fight. Let's go. 15,000 likes. Thank you all so much. Thank you, user680, for the follow. Welcome and welcome to our community. We're glad to have you here. Doom asks, do you know how many floors are in the middle of trials?
17.
I think Mason Self answered that there were 16 earlier.
Oh, 17 is the getting the upgrade.
Oh. Thank you, Emmy, for the follow. Welcome and welcome to our community. We're glad to have you here. How's your weekend going? I think Mason said earlier there was 12, 16, and 23. The first trials have 12 rounds. The second have 16 in the third of 23. Shout out to Mason Self. That rusty shield is key.
I probably will never use it because I probably will only use this shield for the rest of the time.
Thank you, Foxy, for liking our live. Welcome.
Unless I decide.
How's your weekend going? I hope everybody's doing well and enjoying their weekend. There is less than a half an hour on the timer, everyone. If you guys are enjoying the live and want to see us beat the trial of the sword, consider subscribing. Every subscription on TikTok adds an additional minute to the timer. Foxy said it's been pretty good. I'm glad to hear it. We're glad to have you here, Foxy. Hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's enjoying their weekend, enjoying their Saturday. Thank you, Kai, for sharing our live. Welcome back. How are you? How's your weekend going? Yes, Doom. It is a paid subscription on TikTok. You guys enjoy our live streams, consider subscribing via TikTok. We're doing a subathon today. Every subscription adds an additional minute on the timer for us to take on the trial of the sword. If the timer reaches 0, we're gonna end the live.
We'll get through the first trial, I'm sure. The middle
I'm sure we'll get through the second trial.
We're almost there. We're getting there.
Thank you, Lewis, for the follow. Welcome and welcome to our community. We're glad to have you here. Thank you for the question, Doom. Kai said good. We're glad to have you here, Kai. I'm glad to hear you're doing good.
Link hit his head.
Mason Self said, y'all subscribe so I can watch. I can't subscribe again. Shout out to Mason Self for subscribing. Shout out to Mason Self for being our 3rd subscriber ever on our TikTok channel.
Appreciate you all. Appreciate the follows, likes, comments. We appreciate all of it.
Doom asked, did you guys have to restart the middle trials today? No. Not today. We did yesterday, though.
Another rusty
Thank you for the question.
Need that rusty
Thank you, Kai, for liking our live. Thank you, Karen, for liking our live. Let's go, 17,000 likes. Thank you, Zell, for liking our live.
I think this is room 10. Yeah.
No. Oh, I almost did a flawless run against the Trial of the Sword. This room defeated me, though. I got one shot. The Hynix had like a quarter of its health left. I'm still so salty about it. If you guys want to see how I beat Trial of the Sword in Master Mode, you guys can check out the VOD on our YouTube channel. We also live stream over on YouTube and on Twitch Monday through Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Got it, guys.
Hey, nice. I think we won now. The second trial, you get so much more equipment than you do in the
Yeah,
first.
but you need it for the Guardians at the end.
That's true.
Everything breaks on them.
Thank you, Foxy, for liking our live. Thank you, Zell, for liking our live. Let's go. 19,000 likes. Can we get to 20,000 likes, everyone? Hey, you woo. How's it going? How's your weekend going? Doom said you guys are so wholesome. I love
Thank you,
watching
we
you guys
try.
play. We love having you
We
guys here.
try. We try to be what we prefer, but we're human. We do make mistakes sometimes.
Thank you, Foxy, for liking our live. Thank you, Yuwu, for liking our live. Thank you, Sealy, for liking our live. Thank you,
Try to
Trin,
stay
for liking your live. Welcome back, Seb. They said Trial of the Sword. That's right. We're taking on the Trial of the Sword today. Thank you, Gabby, for liking our live. Welcome back. How's your weekend going? I hope everyone's doing well and enjoying their weekend, enjoying their Saturday. Welcome, Anthony Rocco. They asked, is health or stamina more important early game?
I like stamina.
I prefer to go for stamina personally.
Then you get bullet time. Then you won't have to worry about your health as much if you're in the air fighting.
You also can make hearty food recipes to make up the difference for
That
the
is
lack of
absolutely
hearts
true.
early game.
Yes.
My preference is to go for stamina. Thank you for the question. That was a good question.
Great question.
Seb asked, which level is this?
This is between level 10 and 11. This is
We're on the second trials, and this is room 11. Gabby said, how's everything? Oh, Gabby said, my weekend is going good, just working at this moment. How's everything going for you guys?
pretty good.
I'm glad to hear your weekend's going good. Ours is going really well, too. We're glad to have you here. Welcome, Meg. They said, raise your hand if you were personally victimized by the Trial of the Sword. For anyone who wasn't here last night, we were. My dad, unfortunately, was the victim of the AI. Thank you, Anthony Rocco, for the follow. Welcome and welcome to our community. We're glad to have you here. Seb said the middle trials are the easiest. The first set of trials is harder than these. I agree in master mode.
Yes.
Let's go. 20,000 likes. Thank you all so much. The Lizalfos room is famous for being one of the most difficult in master mode. Room 10 on the first trials.
Cooking time with Link, guys.
Doom asked, so what are we doing after the Trial of the Sword? Champions Belt?
Yeah, probably. Probably. We'll see what everybody votes for.
We're
yeah.
gonna have a vote after we
That's probably what
beat
everybody
the full
will
Trial
say.
of the Sword. Thank you, Andrew Province, for the donut. Welcome back.
Thank you, Andrew.
How are you doing? How's your weekend going? Thank you for the gift. Welcome back, Natalie. 12:30. They said, sorry I was late. I was at skating lessons. You're just in time. We're taking on the Trial of the Sword. Andrew said, going good. How's your weekend? My weekend's going really good. Thank you for asking.
Pretty good. It's going great with all you guys here.
Really glad to have you here. Let's go. 22,000 likes. Thank you guys so much. Welcome back to Cooking with Link, everybody. I'm your host, ZKOT. Joined today by my dad, Ace.
Hello, everyone.
Doom asked, when are you streaming Twilight Princess today? I will be streaming Twilight Princess later tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern over on YouTube and Twitch. If you guys enjoy our live streams on TikTok, consider subscribing to our YouTube channel and following us on Twitch.
This bro right now. Nice.
That's funny, Doom.
All right, guys, we got 6
Tonight we're
left
gonna
to
be
do.
streaming Twilight Princess. I love your strategy for this room. Thank you, Emmy, for liking our live. Thank you, Natalie, for liking our live. Before this Doom said we remember this floor. Thank you, Matthew, for liking our live. Thank you, Zoe, for liking our live. Welcome back. How's your weekend going? I hope everyone's weekend is going well. I hope everyone's enjoying their Saturday. Today we're taking on the Trial of the Sword. Thank you, Travis88, for liking our live. Welcome. How's your weekend going? Let's go. 23,000 likes. Can we get to 25,000 likes, everyone? My dad taking on the Trial of the Sword. Thank you, Travis88, for the follow. Welcome and welcome to our community. We're glad to have you here. Joseph Wood78 said he's a smart man. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Travis88, for the Hi Bear. Thank you for the gift. Thank you so much. Thank you, Travis88, for the Rosa. Thank you so much for the gift. Thank you, Travis88, for the 5 GGs. Thank you so much for all the gifts, Travis. Thank you so much for your generosity. Thank you, Travis, for the 2 tiny dinies.
Thank you all for all
Thank
the
you all
gifts
so
and support,
much.
subscriptions and likes and follows and shares, comments, supports.
Thank you, Briango73, for the follow. Welcome and welcome to our community. We're glad to have you here. Doom said, can Dad turn on motion controls? It helps with bullet time precision aiming.
Motion controls are on.
We do have motion controls on. Thank you for the tip, though. Thank you, Travis88, for sharing the live. Welcome back, Meg.
Just with all the
She
equipment
asked,
we
what
have,
happens if the
sometimes it
timer
interferes
runs
with
out?
it.
If the timer runs out, that's it. We end the stream. We're doing a subathon today. If you want us to continue taking on the Trial of the Sword, consider subscribing on our TikTok channel. Every subscription adds an additional minute to the timer for us to take on the Trial of the Sword. Thank you for the question, Meg, and welcome back. I hope your weekend's going well. Eli said we got to get to 100K this stream. I think we could do it, guys. I think we can get to 100,000 likes in this live stream. We've done it before. Our record is 140,000 likes on a live stream. Can we beat that record, everybody? That's right, dude. We got to 50,000 last night. Thank you, everyone, to help make that possible. You guys are unbelievable. Thank you, Andrew Province, for the 2 Hi Bears. Shout out to Andrew Province. Thank you, Andrew Province, for 2 more Hi Bears. Thank you so much for the gift. Thank you, Melanie, for the follow. Welcome and welcome to our community. We're glad to have you here. Let's go. 25,000 likes. Can we get to 30,000 likes, everybody, for my dad taking on the Trial of the Sword? Welcome, Pretentious. They asked, why do you not Flurry Rush? Thank you, Meg, for subscribing. Let's go. Shout out to Meg for being our 4th subscriber on our TikTok channel. Thank you, Meg. Thank you, Andrew Province, for the 10 roses. Thank you so much for the gift. Thank you for your generosity. You guys are amazing. The Zelda community on TikTok has really welcomed us. Thank you, Caden, for the follow. Welcome and welcome to our community. We're glad to have you here. Meg said glad to support. Y'all seem super chill. Thank you again for subscribing, Meg. Shout out to Meg, our 4th subscriber ever. Welcome back, Ant. They said, what's up, guys?
What's up, guys?
Today we're taking on the Trial of the Sword. We're glad to have you here. How's your weekend going? Welcome back, BB. They asked what's going on. Today we're taking on the Trial of the Sword. We're also doing a subathon. Every subscription adds an additional minute to the timer. If the timer ends, then we're going to end the live stream. Thank you, Ryan, for the follow. Welcome and welcome to our community. Can we do it? Can we beat the Trial of the Sword? Joseph Woods said, blew through some weapons. We did. The durability goes quick in Master Mode and in the Trial of the Sword. Thank you, Master Chief, for the follow. Welcome and welcome to our community. We're glad to have you here. Thank you, Eli, for liking your live. Thank you, Karen, for liking your live. Let's go, 28,000 likes. Thank you, Doom, for liking your live. We get to 30,000 likes in this live, everybody. There's less than 15 minutes left on the clock, everybody. You guys enjoy our live streams and want to see us defeat the Trial of the Sword in Master Mode, consider subscribing to our TikTok. Every subscription adds a minute to the timer. Shout out to Andrew Province for subscribing. Shout out to Lonnie Ezel for subscribing. Shout out to Mason Self for subscribing. And shout out to Meg for subscribing to our TikTok. Our first 4 subscribers ever. Let's go. 29,000 likes. Can we get to 30,000 likes, everyone? Thank you, Kim, for liking your live. Welcome back. How are you doing? Hope everybody's doing well and enjoying their weekend.
Sorry about that, guys. Hit the wrong button.
Well, at least you already defeated the Guardian. That could have happened at a worse time. Let's go. 30,000 likes. Thank you all so much. Doom found their old Switch. Nice. Joseph Woods asked how his family feud. It's actually okay to play with family.
That's funny. Yeah, we had a lot of fun when we had a family visit.
We had a family visit recently for my dad's birthday. We actually played that. It's fun the more people you have.
It is.
Thank you, Monte Carlo, for the follow. Welcome and welcome to our community. We're glad to have you here.
Oh, why didn't you take out his bow?
You have the bow equipped, right?
I do, 100%.
Oh, that's weird. It didn't go into bullet time.
No, you went right into...
I've had that happen a few times.
Right into paraglider mode.
At least it didn't get a free shot on you from that. I like the way you use the ice to make shields. Let's go. 30,000 likes. Thank you all so much. Can we get to 35,000 likes on this live, everybody, for my dad taking on the trial of the sword?
How we doing on time?
There's 12 minutes left on the clock, everybody. You guys enjoyed this live stream and want to see us beat the trial of the sword, consider subscribing to our TikTok. Every subscription adds an additional minute to the clock. If that clock reaches 0, the live stream ends, no matter where we're at on the trial. Welcome back, Silly, and we are back. We're glad to have you here. How's your weekend going? Thank you, Finn, for the follow. Welcome and welcome to our community. We're glad to have you here. Silly said, good, I made progress in Tears of the Kingdom.
Nice.
They got the memories early on.
That's nice.
And they regret it all.
Aww.
Well, we're not going to give any spoilers for Tears of the Kingdom. Some of them can be very... Some of the memories can be very sad, though.
But if you play Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, it's a totally different timeline. We win. In that one, nobody dies.
Thank you, Joseph
Everybody
Woods, for
wins.
Like You're Alive.
Well, there are people that die, but none of the main characters.
All the main cast has plot armor.
Yeah.
Age of Calamity. Silly says, yeah, I have to play Hyrule Warriors. It was so sweet. Hyrule Warriors is a lot of fun. I love the combat system in that game. I play Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity over on our YouTube channel and on Twitch on Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern. If you guys want to join me over there when I play Hyrule Warriors. There's less than 10 minutes on the clock, everybody. You guys are enjoying this live. You guys want to see my dad beat the trial of the sword, consider subscribing to our TikTok.
We only have a few more left.
Every subscription adds a minute to the clock.
But maybe that'd be funny if I'm like right at the last battle. We're like, come on, subscribe.
We need an additional minute.
I'm going.
There's 10 minutes left on the clock, everybody. You guys enjoy our live streams, consider subscribing. Thank you, Gene V. Flanner, for the follow. Welcome and welcome to our community. We're glad to have you here. Thank you, Fry, for liking our live. Welcome back. How are you doing? Thank you, Ayana, for liking our live. Welcome. How's everyone doing? How's everyone's weekend going?
Well.
Fry said Fry. Fry is a legend. Welcome back, Fry. Silly said OMG, Fry. Zoe said Fry, the legend.
Nice, bullet time.
Oh, perfect. Now it's going to be one-on-one. Spin to win. Oh, that didn't last very long.
Neither did he. Neither did he, guys. I'm getting through this for you guys. Tried.
Can we do it, everyone? Thank you, Doom, for liking our live.
What floor are we on?
Welcome back, Fry Gang.
Anybody know what floor we're on?
How are you doing? How's your weekend going?
If something here, let's eat.
Hope everybody's doing well and enjoying their weekend, enjoying their Saturday.
What's left? I don't remember. Oh, the major test of strength. We're on the major test of strength, guys.
This is the last round, I believe.
We did it, guys. We got to it. Can we
Welcome,
beat it?
user 458. They asked, what is this? This is the Trial of the Sword in Master Mode in the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Welcome. Glad to have you here. Nice. Your uncle does this? My dad is actually the one playing the game today. It's so cool to hear how you guys also play with your families.
that.
Cool. We're on Twitch as well. We're on twitch.tv/ZeldaKingdomofTears. If you guys enjoy our live streams, consider following us over there and subscribing to our YouTube channel. We stream Monday through Saturday on both platforms at 7 p.m. Eastern. Meg said my dad got me into Zelda when I was young. I would watch him play. Oh, that's really awesome, Meg. Thank you for sharing that. Let's go! Doom said my mom did. I remember playing Wind Waker. Nice. Wind Waker was my first Zelda game. Let's go. We just beat the second trials.
I was not letting.
There's 5 minutes left on the clock, everyone.
We did it, guys. Thank you.
Thank you to everyone for supporting us. Thank you, Mason Wells, for subscribing. Thank you to Meg for subscribing. We're still going to be taking on the third trials. There's 5 minutes left on the clock. If you guys want to see us beat the third trials, consider subscribing to our TikTok channel. Every subscription adds an additional minute to the clock.
How much time we have to start the next trial?
5 minutes.
We'll do it, though. We'll do it for you guys. In case we get more subscribers. And for you loyal supporters and all around Zelda lovers like us.
Victor asks, when will you be streaming on TikTok after this? After this live stream, we're going to be taking a break, and then we'll be going live on YouTube and Twitch at 7 p.m. Eastern to play Twilight Princess. We'll probably go for an hour or two over there, and then we'll come back to TikTok.
I have to go cook too. I gotta get an attack up, it's a bit energy up and all that.
Karen said, good job. I just finished the final trial last week. Nice going.
Nice.
Takes a lot of hard work and dedication. Can we do it, everybody? Oh, you've got to cook first.
Yeah. I'll just cook exactly what I need.
We've got less than 4 minutes left on the clock. When the clock reaches 0, the live stream ends. If you guys want to see us take on the third trial, if you guys want to see us beat the third trial, consider subscribing to our TikTok. Every subscription adds an additional minute to the clock.
I'll cook one of everything I need.
Shout out to Andrew Province for subscribing. Shout out to Lonnie Ezel for subscribing. Shout out to Mason Wells for subscribing. And shout out to Meg for subscribing.
I got horns,
Thank you, user458, for the follow. Welcome and welcome to our community. We're glad to have you here.
Alright, we're going to take on the trial now, guys. Eat this food, save, and take on the trial.
Fry Gang said, I'm having nosebleeds for no reason. I'm sorry to hear that.
We hope you get better.
I hope you feel better soon.
Could be allergies this time of year too.
Spring.
Yeah, that happens.
Nice, Doom. I'm looking forward to seeing you over there. Twilight Princess is a lot of fun. Eli said 40K. Can we do it, everybody? Can we get to 40,000 likes on this live? There's 2 minutes left on the clock. If you guys want to see us beat the third trial of the sword, consider subscribing to our TikTok. Every subscription adds a minute to the clock. When that clock reaches 0, the live stream ends. Thank you, Ayana, for liking the live. Thank you, Kim, for liking the live. Let's go. 32,000 likes. Welcome back, Rowan. They have cereal. Nice. If you're just joining in, we're doing a subathon. There's less than 2 minutes on the clock, everybody. If you want to see us beat the Trial of the Sword, every subscription adds a minute to the clock. Thank you, Sky, for the follow. Welcome and welcome to our community. We're glad to have you here. Thank you, Silly, for liking live. There's a minute left on the clock, everybody. If you guys can, consider subscribing to our TikTok. Every subscription adds an additional minute to the clock. You want to see my dad beat the Trial of the Sword in Master Mode? Consider subscribing. Thank you, everyone, for 32,000 likes on the live. Let's go. Doom asked, what's your favorite Zelda? I think my favorite is Wind Waker. I've been asked that a lot.
I like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know which one I like better.
I
Probably
think
Breath of the
Wind
Wild
Waker for me
slightly.
is because that's the one that I started with. Nostalgia. There's 30 seconds left on the clock, everybody. If that clock reaches 0, the live stream ends. If you can, consider subscribing to our TikTok. Every subscription adds a minute to the clock. Thank you, Boberto, for liking live. There's 10 seconds left, everybody. You guys can consider subscribing. And that's it. Thank you, everyone, for watching.
Have a great night, everybody. Thanks again.
Have a
for
great
everything.
weekend, everybody. Shout
We'll see
out
you again
to
soon.
Andrew Province, Lonnie Ezel, Mason Wells, and Meg for subscribing. We'll see you guys next time. We'll be back at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on YouTube and Twitch. We'll be playing Twilight Princess. We hope to see you guys over there. And then after we end the live stream over there, we'll be coming back to TikTok. Thank you, Eli, for the heart me. Thank you so much for the gift. Thank you for watching, Silly, Zoe, Sky, Meg, Fry Gang, Doom, Rowan. Thank you guys all so much. We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone. Thanks again.
See you next time, Kim. See you next time, Tren.